My dear, hope is fading, but your heart still prays when your mouth stays silent. I stopped begging for love the moment silence answered louder than your promises. Your absence speaks louder than any goodbye. The hardest part wasn't losing you, it was losing faith in what we called love. I don't hate you, I just can't keep hoping for someone who forgets me so easily. Some connections don't break, they bleed out slowly. You loved me like a ghost, present, but never real. You didn't leave, you just stopped trying. I still check my phone, even when I know you won't reach out. Your silence feels like a scream I can't unhear. God, if this isn't love, then why does it ache like one? This isn't healing, this is learning to live with a wound. I felt you pulling away in the places you thought I wouldn't notice. Some love ends quietly, like a sunset no one stayed to see. I kept the faith, even when you stopped showing up for it. What we had deserved more than this silence. You outgrew us, I just never stopped watering. Hope hurts more when it lingers longer than the lover. I didn't lose you, I lost who I was when I believed in us. God whispered, "Let go," and it sounded like your name breaking in my chest. We promised forever, but forever never stayed the night. When love dies slowly, grief becomes your bedtime prayer. Your name feels heavier every time I try to say it without shaking. I wish you fought for me the way I kept forgiving you. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. You still live in memories I no longer trust. We're strangers now, but my heart still memorizes your silence. I begged the stars for closure, they just blinked. You stopped answering, but I kept writing you in my dreams. Losing you felt like God forgetting to finish the story. I stayed soft in a love that hardened you. I made peace with your absence by becoming someone who doesn't beg anymore. You weren't the one, I just loved you like you were. I called it divine timing, you called it bad reception. Maybe we didn't fall apart, maybe we just weren't real enough to hold. I miss you, but I miss who I was even more. Your distance turned my love into a funeral. I stopped hoping, not out of hate, out of mercy for my own heart. You never said goodbye, you just became someone I couldn't reach. I held the door open for too long, now the wind feels like closure. You wanted me silent, now I speak through absence. Your love was an echo, beautiful, but never close enough. I thought love meant staying, you thought love meant space. I should have left when I started narrating your absence to myself. I prayed for your return, God answered with peace instead. We stopped loving at the same time, we just noticed at different speeds. You drifted first, I drowned last. I'm not angry, I'm just done reaching for someone who never held me fully. Your ghost fits better in my mind than you ever did in my life. You stopped trying, I started healing. This love didn't end, it unraveled. I thought we were soulmates, turns out we were just lessons in disguise. You never had to break my heart, you just had to stop answering it. Maybe I wasn't losing you, maybe I was losing the illusion. I kept writing us into a story you stopped reading. You walked out so slowly, even I didn't realize you were leaving. My loyalty begged for someone who already packed emotionally. Our story deserved more than a fade-to-black ending. I stopped checking my phone, that's when I knew the hope died. I never wanted much, just to be fought for like I mattered. Your love was a whisper I shouted over. This ache is my soul accepting the goodbye you never gave. I let go in silence because the noise of your absence was deafening. You didn't abandon me, you just left me to carry what we both broke. You weren't cold, you were already gone. I craved presence, you gave me potential. I don't hate you, I just finally love me more. It wasn't love, it was me pouring into your emptiness hoping to be seen. You weren't mine, you were just passing through. Every ignored message was a message. I didn't expect forever, just effort. You left breadcrumbs, I followed hope. Your silence stitched new scars over old promises. You didn't ghost me, you trained me to stop expecting you. Love didn't fail, people did. I stayed when I should have believed your distance the first time. I clung to memories. You moved into a future I wasn't invited to. What if you were just a lesson my heart mistook for destiny? You felt like fate until I realized fate wouldn't ignore me. Sometimes the one who says the least hurts the most. I kept the connection alive with borrowed hope. You weren't my person, you were my pause. I waited for your love, it waited for someone else. We didn't run out of time, we ran out of trying. Some loves don't end, they just dissolve into poems like this one.